What is up, folks? How are we today? Happy Thursday. Ross here from AEON Health and Fitness, and I'm going to talk to you about unlimited workouts, alright? And you can see by the name of this video, unlimited workouts versus daily habits. And there's that age-old saying in fitness, which is you can't outrun a bad diet. That's essentially what I'm going to go into with this. Because I've seen recently there's a new app that has, I think it was like 750 workouts. I got it advertised to me the other day, and it made me think that's not what people need at all. Like, we all have YouTube, we all have access to YouTube, which has like 3 million workouts on, and by that logic we should all be in insane shape, right? We don't need more workouts. So firstly, think of your end goal, okay? If your end goal is to have like more workouts than anybody on your street, and like you have the most choice out of anyone workout wise, and that is what you want, great, go do that, right? But remember, we all have access to YouTube. But if your end goal is about making sure that you look and feel the absolute best that you possibly can, and then you might want to be looking at something else, all right? And that's when we bring in the daily habits side of things. So today I'm going to chat a little bit about something that you can bring in to bring a bit more conscious energy and mental attention to the self-sabotaging habits, I suppose. But firstly, know that unlimited workout programs aren't your fix, right? There is zero evidence that says that doing a different workout every single time you work out is going to be the most beneficial for you, all right? But it's something that a lot of people crave. I've seen that working in gyms over the years. People always want different workouts. That's why people love classes, because it's a different workout and you keep shocking the body and stuff like that. But on the other hand, understand that there is significant evidence for the benefits of repeating a same or similar workout program continually, all right? This is called progressive overload, where you're gradually building strength, all right? Gradually getting stronger. You're squatting 20 kilos, then you're squatting 30, then you're squatting 40, then 45. It's progressive overload. So from a number of workouts that you should probably be looking at, right? And this is just generic, this isn't for everybody at all, but say on an absolute maximum you work out 6 times a week, then you'd be wanting 6 workouts in your program for probably about an 8-week period, all right? You don't want 48 different workouts. You want 6 workouts done 8 times each to make sure that you're getting progressive overload, all right? And where that might not be the most stimulating, it is definitely the most reward in terms of getting results, all right? But if you really want monumental change, all right, not just progressive overload in the gym and getting stronger, if you really want monumental change, we have to be addressing the daily habits, all right? We all know that one salad doesn't make you slim and one Mackey's doesn't make you fat. But how you look is an exact representation of your former daily habits, all right? Whether that's your daily habits for the last few weeks, your daily habits for the last few months, or if you've got quite a lot of work to do health-wise, it could be your daily habits for the last few years or even decades, all right? But if you see someone who is out of shape, or if you're out of shape yourself and you want to step things up, you don't think to yourself, God, I wish I had 750 workouts to choose from. Like, you think that I need to improve my daily habits. I need to probably have an apple instead of a bag of crisps. Like, it's little tiny things like that. And understand that if you want monumental change, making hundreds of tiny changes step by step, day by day, is what's going to, one, be the most sustainable because you can keep it up because they're only smaller changes, but two, it's going to give you lasting change, all right? And it's very important, I suppose, to understand that results come in a delayed response to your daily habits, all right? You can feel amazing instantly off workouts, and there is short-term benefits of being healthy, of course there is, and Ben covered some of those yesterday, which is amazing. But to get lasting results, it's really worth understanding that the results you get are an exact delayed response of the habits that you have. All right. So if you want to change how you're looking in about 4 weeks' time, 8 weeks' time, today is the day to get cracking with that. So if you're wanting to improve daily habits, first of all, you've got to have that end goal locked in. You've got to know where you're heading, okay? If you're just going into this blindsided and you don't know what you're trying to achieve, then you're going to be like a bit stuck anyway, all right? So first of all, get real clarity on what you want. It makes such a big difference. But then, on top of that, think about what sort of person you have to be to achieve that goal. Okay, this is massive, especially when it comes to self-sabotaging habits or bad habits or whatever you want to call them. So each time that you're faced with a decision where you can make a bad habit, have a conscious filter added in there, all right? So is this going to help me be the person who I need to be to achieve my goal? Or is this going to take me further away? And it's just bringing a conscious awareness to anything that you're about to have. If you're about to have a biscuit or 2 biscuits, is this going to help me become the person I need to be? Or is this going to take me further away from the person I need to be? Because having a goal is great, all right? Knowing where you want to get to is great. But it's more important to understand that you need to be that person now, okay? To get there, you need to change what you're doing today. So when you're thinking about what you want to achieve and you're thinking about your goal, with all these little tiny decisions throughout the day, with good habits and bad habits, consciously think, is this something that's going to take me closer to my goal or take me further away? That extra filter is just one skill that is one of many that is brilliant for changing habits, okay? Increasing the amount of daily healthy habits that you would make and hopefully decreasing the unhealthy habits, all right? It's massively important. And there's a book that I've been reading on habits recently, so if you're interested a little bit more on that, James Clear, Atomic Habits, there's a quote in this book which was a bit of a game changer for me. I've shared it with our clients. But you don't rise to the level of your goal. You sink to the level of your daily habits. And that basically means that having a goal doesn't mean that you're going to achieve it. Having a goal is just where you want to get to. And you're not going to get there without making changes. And you don't want to be making one monumental change. You don't want to be making a monstrous change and expect to get here. To get here, from here, that's lots of small changes, lots of tiny changes, all right? Lots of daily habits. So you don't rise to the level of your goal, you sink to the level of your daily habits. And if your daily habits are in alignment with your goal, then you are on track, all right? And then everything's good, and then you're flying. So that's why that extra filter is super important. So next time you are faced with a good or bad alternative, all right? Should I have the pizza? Should I not have the pizza? And you know I love pizza, right? But like yesterday, we were chatting, should we have a pizza? Like, to be fair, we're not really feeling like it. So like we'll save it for those days where we feel like we're about to die and pizza is the only medicine, right? We're going to save pizza for those days. So each time you're faced with a decision that could be good or could be bad, is this going to help me become the person I want to be to achieve my goals, or is it going to take me further away? That one filter is a lovely little trick to help decrease the amount of bad decisions and increase the amount of good decisions. And even if that ratio changes just a little bit, that's amazing. Changes a little bit again and again and again. That's exactly what you want, all right? You don't want to be making monumental change. You want tiny changes done consistently with good daily habits. All right, have a beautiful day, folks. I am out of here, about to eat a healthy cottage cheese snack. Woo, the fun. But got a big lasagna tomorrow night, so you know what I mean. Pros and cons. Have a good day. Speak soon.